Enoki mushroom.
Oh, sorry. All right. Oops. It came disconnected. It's not perfect. Oh no, look at that. However, boom, there. This is that 50-pound mark where the rep Pepins always seem to get stuck. This is very easy to fix. And then we're over to the other one. Let's go 80. Let's go 80 and 50. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it was a little off. Went right back in. Oh no, oh no, it's a little off. Right back in. Right back in. It just seems to be able to take just a wee bit more. I wasn't even on balance there. All right, so I should be back on my microphone, and what you should have seen was a demonstration of how easy the MX Select Evo 100s are to put back into place. They're just amazing. If you put the cradle together correctly, you should have a very easy time getting these things to fit together. Now, here's the one issue I did run into that is similar to the problems that the rep Pepins gave me. We're at about 50 here. It is very easy to whack one of these. Extraordinarily easy. And I have actually had a weight fall off. This is not a small deal, but it is something that I still feel better about than the rep Pepins, because if you're careful not to wing one of these, you'll be fine. The problem was, it happened to my wife. She had it on the side, and we were picking it up to do some sort of goblet squat with it. She was holding it by the weight and snagged. You can hear the pin come out. She just accidentally put her hand on the pin, and it made the toggle switch come up. Be very careful with that. But other than that, these are aesthetically very nice. They're cageless. They go into the cradle easier than the rep Pepins. I look forward to using them. I looked forward to using the rep Pepins also, but I really, really, for some reason, look forward to using these. The handle, I have little hands. So the handle is actually phenomenal for me. And I'm just joking. I don't have little hands. I probably have very average sized hands. This is not the smallest hand in the world, nor is it the largest. As you can see with this, this is probably the size most people like their dumbbell handles, is what's represented here on the rep kettlebell. I like it. It's perfect also. I'm not as picky about handles as a lot of people are. I need something that gives me the capability to lift things up and down. I don't care if they're a minor inconvenience, but I think that's just how I grew up. Here's something that can suck. Let me warn you. These are the bottoms of the cradles. As you can see, they've all fallen off. Most of them. 6 of them. I believe there were only 8. So, put these on. As you can see here, well, you can't see it, but there's going to be then metal exposed to your concrete. Put them on your horse stall mats. I leave these here just as a remembrance of what was, but really I should throw them away. They're completely useless, and I tighten them so tight that, well, let me just show you. The way they come is, you can see they have the washer. I can't get it to focus, but the washer comes inside. But you tighten it all too tight, and the washer just shoves itself all the way through. And then it becomes pretty worthless. I don't mean to end on a negative. These are the best adjustable dumbbells I've ever had. I believe they feel sturdy. They don't jump off this. They're easy to put back in the cradle. You can accidentally, oops. They might be a touch too easy to manipulate the weights outside of the cradle, and you can have a little folly fall. Be extraordinarily careful. But I will also say, ladies and gentlemen, you are buying weights. You are buying an inherently hazardous material. It's like buying a brick. What are you going to do with it? You have to be careful with a brick, no matter what the context. Whether you let a 4-year-old around it or whether you let a 54-year-old around it, you have to be careful. And so I don't see these as quite the hazard that the rep Pepins were. In my auxiliary work, my hands would clip the adjustment mechanism. Let's just say they wouldn't clip the adjustment mechanisms much easier, but I was much more concerned about it. And there's much more positive about these to me than there is negative. Perhaps I'm just looking past a major danger, but I just want you to be aware. Oops, that's easy. Oops, it's up. Always be aware of them. Do I think they're superior to the rep Pepins? For me personally, yes. They check almost all the boxes, and they're a half tick off one of them. By the way, I believe these to be woefully underrepresented. Maybe it's because of the oversaturation of the adjustable dumbbell market lately, but I have tried the TrueLaps. I have tried the rep Pepins. I have tried the Core Home Fitness. I've tried the Nordic Track. I know of the twist knob adjustment mechanism of the Dumbbell. I understand the mechanism of the Iron Masters. And the Eisenlinks, I understand that. And I just can't imagine liking every one of those more than these. But other than Garage Gym reviews, I haven't seen a ton of unboxing and full breakdowns of these. I'm just here to tell you, I compared them to the rep Pepins and I liked them. I compared them to the Core Home Fitness and I liked them. I compared them to the Nordic Track. The Nordic Track, I like those and I like these. Oh, I also own, to some extent, the rep Quick Draws. I like these more than the rep Quick Draws. But the rep Quick Draws probably come in second place. The problem is they don't go as heavy and they're more cumbersome and physically big. So I love these. I believe they're stainless steel. I just like stainless steel more than cast iron, just on principle. And I don't know why. So I would say, considering the price and knowing what you know through me, I think these are the best available. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching and listening. God's peace to you all. And that's my follow-up. Hearts.